Today I'm going to talk about the neutral mind. The neutral mind is an absolute key thing that you need to do to get through life in a stable, happy fashion without transferring all your energies out to everybody else and mirroring them. So, you know, basically if you get up and you're angry in the morning, you're irritable or annoyed, instead of sitting watching from neutral, this anger going through you, this annoyance, what you do is you go and see your husband or your children and you just throw it out of them. You transfer it in an effort to get rid of it. But do you get rid of it? No. What happens? You end up spreading it. It's transference. And so basically, and often people act as a mirror. You're angry or irritable and then you claim that the other person is. But in fact, you're placing that on them. If you can go to neutral, which is here between your eyes, sit, practice this daily, which is why we have a daily practice, you know, for 20 minutes or even 11 minutes. Sit, breathe, follow the breath, inhale down to the root and up to the third eye, and just sit there, follow the breath. You'll find you'll access a space that's always there, a neutral space, a space of no judgment. And you can actually access that and flick to that at all times in your life if you practice this technique every day. Sit at the neutral, and as human beings we always have this huge amount of physical feeling going through us, emotions going through us, powerful feelings going through. We can actually feel them in our body. If we sit at neutral and watch from a stable neutral, we can watch it all flow and just watch it pass, and it goes, and then that's it. Something else comes along, and it goes, and you realise that everything's just flowing, and you just sit at neutral and watch it all going through. Okay, I'll just read two more things from my book. So let me just read it to you from Guru Rattana. So once you're in the neutral mind, you can actually see your dualistic mind, which is the mind of opinions and analysing and figuring out. You can see that dual mind go to neutral, and then you can see this chattering monkey mind. In the neutral mind, you're available to receive information and you can listen to your intuition. Your sensitivity opens up in neutral. It's easier to listen, feel and be aware. In your neutral channel, you discover another reality beyond your thinking and thoughts. Neutral is always there for you. Come back to neutral. Come back to your body. You can feel your body going through, but it's neutral at the third eye, and then the flowing polarity. Something else important happens at neutral. It becomes our perception and our awareness. As we look inward, we become more perceptive. We're no longer looking with our two eyes. We begin to look through our third eye, and we begin to see something else. And our awareness becomes our consciousness. So we become aware of our consciousness at our third eye. So yeah, become aware of our consciousness. Follow the breath. It's always there, it's always there. It's always stable, it's always there. And it will have its own qualities for you. That will be peace or stillness or a sort of an empty potential, or all of these things neutral have. I think the Buddhists call it emptiness, but I think in a sense that's a funny translation. I think it's almost potentiality, or find your own and tell me what you think underneath. Become aware of the difference between thinking and consciousness. That's what we're trying to do here. Thinking, consciousness, sort of this ever-pervading stillness, consciousness. It's a joy. Get it. Practice being consciously aware and not thinking. That's really what we're looking at. And with consciousness, you observe without judgment. Consciousness awakens the capacity to be the observer without judgment, and it's really important, the judgment. Just sit in neutral and don't judge. If you're with a person who's really annoying or angry or irritable or challenged in some way, just sit at neutral and listen to them without judgment. And they open up and they can actually feel listened to because you're listening to them without judgment. Sometimes they'll say something that will give you feelings in your body, that is true. But just watch the feeling, oh, that's really annoyed you what they just said, let it go. Especially members of your family, they can do that really a lot. So just sit at neutral and watch it. I've got 2 sisters and 1 brother. And yes, neutral is very helpful. And finally, the quality of neutral is non-judgmental. It's neutral. So when you tune into neutral, neutral is your foundation. It's your basic consciousness. If you only concentrate on neutral and build a relationship with neutral daily, with your sadhana, your practice, or with a chant or something, the rest will follow. Notice that your neutral space has no opinion, there is no discussion, there's only one thought, the sound of silence. Neutral is not judging you, making you wrong, blaming you for anything. It's simply there for you, holding you, accepting you exactly the way you are. So stay neutral, just accept. Let things go and accept is a gift. Your breath is neutral as well, so the breath is part of the awakening. And actually, if your navel is connected to your 3rd eye, so you breathe down, breathe up, and the whole thing is connected, and it starts to put you in this amazing subtle space of conscious awareness that you can use to live a successful awakened life. So this is Guru Rattana, I'll just say that again, you can get this book. Your breath is neutral, your breath is no opinion, it is simply breathing. Pay attention to your inhale and exhale. Let your breath tune you into a deep awareness of neutral. This is the same thing that Thich Nhat Hanh's saying, the Buddhists are saying. Let your breath tune you into neutral. I've got loads of exercises on my YouTube channel about that you can use. Basically, I'm gonna post one. The Kirtan Kriya, which is sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma, sa ta na ma. That's on my YouTube channel, but maybe I'll make you another one. But that actually helps you to tune in. In fact, all mantra and meditation tune you into neutral. And after you've done the chant, often you can sit in that neutral space because the chant, the mantra, is quelled the chattering monkey mind. Lots of people, I don't think, have ever accessed neutral. They don't seem to understand what I'm talking about. Other people understand instantly. So just try and give it a go. Just sit here, follow the breath. Down to the root, up to the 3rd eye. Smile, put a gentle smile, and if it helps, inhale sat, exhale nam. There's lots of ways into that space, lots. You can find them all on my YouTube channel or on everybody else's YouTube channel. And when you're at neutral, the feeling faculty, your feeling can go through, but you're grounded, You can watch it go through and you're not so bothered about it. So, it's about training that you have to do it daily. Well, I hope you like that. It's a very, very hot day here in the UK on June the 24th. It's going to be 33 degrees, which is a bit worrying. So I think we're going to need all of these tools as the climate is rapidly changing. We're going to need all of these tools to try and save our planet, or at least come to terms with what's going on if we can't. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that talk about neutral. Sat now.